Hey Tommy, this is Melissa over at West Coast Connects. We reached out to you last week, so I just wanted to take a minute and shoot over that video as promised. So I'm basically just going to go through, do a quick website audit, and show you some tips and tricks on how you can increase your online presence and get to that first page of Google so you can really get some more phone calls coming in through your website alone, and those leads will be exclusive to you without having to pay those outside lead services like Yelp and Home Advisor and Angie's List, and you won't be competing with those 10 other contractors that they're sharing the same leads to. All right, let's get started. So there's basically three things that help you to rank your website. That's content, backlinks, and citations. So I'm going to go through all three of those things with you. Looking at your website here, it looks really nice. The first thing I notice is there's not a whole lot of content on your homepage here though. And one thing I can tell you about Google is they love to see a whole lot of content. So they have what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. They're looking for keywords, like the services that you offer and the areas you serve. So things like roofers, Raleigh, North Carolina, roofing companies in Raleigh, North Carolina, things of that nature. It does look like you have a few keywords on here, but you really want to try and ramp that up so that way you can be easily found by Google and they can start ranking your page higher. So if we go into Google and do a search for a keyword, say roofing contractor, Raleigh, North Carolina, the first thing that pops up is Google Ads. These are all the companies that are paying per click. And then when you scroll down a little bit further, this is what we call the map pack. So these are all the companies that have a Google business profile. And I did see that you have one here, but I couldn't find it even on the first page of those Google profiles. So there's a couple of ways that you can help to rank that and get into one of these top 3 positions, because this is where you want to be. These are the guys that are easily found and they're going to get the most phone calls coming in from that. So the 3 things that you can do to help rank this are citations, photos, and Google reviews. What is a citation? So a citation is any directory where your company name, address, and phone number is listed. And you want to make sure that that phone number, address, and company name matches exactly what you have in your Google business profile. That's going to make a huge difference. So the second thing that you want to do is add photos. So a good rule of thumb is to have at least 10 to 15 photos, and you want to save those as those keywords we talked about. The third thing is reviews. You want to have at least 25 5-star reviews. At the end of the day, the name of the game is just to beat out all of these competitors. So you can see they have 76, 379, 453. So you always just want to beat them out. And then the next thing that comes up is the organic listings. Obviously, again, you also want to be the top of these as well, specifically at least on the first page. And I didn't see you guys listed on the first or second page, but I didn't go further than that. So I'm not sure how far down you are listed on this organic listing. However, ideally, obviously, you want to be in one of these top 3 positions. So let's go take a look at, say, RoofWorks, because they're on the first page of Google and they are in this map pack as well. Let's see why they're there. So this is their website. It looks decent too. I can tell you right off the bat though, they don't really have a whole lot of content on their homepage either. So they'd be easily to beat out content wise. Obviously there's quite a few other things that go into it as well. So I use a program called Ahrefs, and it goes in and analyzes what's doing on the back end. And you can really see what you're up against and what you need to do in order to outrank them and steal that spot on that first page. So these numbers are called the UR and the DR rating. They are super important when it comes to Google. The UR is going to be how trustworthy your site is, and the DR is how powerful your site is. The UR is typically raised by citations, those directories we talked about, and the DR is typically raised by backlinks. You might be wondering what the heck a backlink is. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your website URL. It's kind of like a popularity contest. The more backlinks that you have, the more Google's going to see you as being popular, and they're going to push you to the top of their rankings. But not all backlinks are created equal. So always remember quality over quantity. You don't want to be grabbing backlinks that are super spammy, coming from sites that aren't relevant to your scope of work at all. So you can see here they have over 2,000 backlinks that are coming from 226 referring domains. They also have over 1,000 keywords that they're ranking on their site. And all in all, the citations, backlinks, content, that's bringing over 900 people that are viewing their site per month. So when we go in and look at some of their keywords, you can see some of these have pretty high search volumes. So this is the search volume for that specific keyword per month. So this is how many times it's getting searched on the internet per month. So they have things like roofing North Carolina, it's getting 400, Raleigh roofing contractor 200, roofing companies Raleigh North Carolina 450. So you can see a lot of those are getting pretty high search volumes, and that's probably a lot of the reason why they are pushed to that first page of Google. So we go and take a look at yours. You can see your UR is a little bit low, your DR is a 14, but this is super easy to be fixed. Just remember those three things: the content, the citations, and the backlinks, and I think you'd be in really great shape in getting to the first page of Google and starting to outrank those competitors. It's really going to bring you a lot of leads in the door, phone calls coming in through your website alone. All right, Tommy, I hope that you found this helpful and you can find some time to implement some of these strategies. I think you'd really be in great shape. Feel free to leave me some feedback on my email, or you can reach out to me directly if you have any questions. Again, my name is Melissa and my number is 321-225-2694. Have a great night.